LAX, Los Angeles International Airport. Nearly 70 million passengers a year and a groundside mess that's the stuff of legends. Traffic jams, packed terminals, delays that test your sanity. But what if we could fix it? Not with more roads or runways, but with a high-speed rail tunnel to Burbank Airport. I'm talking a game changer that could turn these two airports into one seamless system. Stick around, this is the LAX to Burbank Tunnel, and I've got the numbers for it. Here's the vision. Imagine a 25 to 30 mile tunnel linking LAX to Burbank's Bob Hope Airport, just 20 miles north. High-speed trains, 150 to 200 miles per hour, whisking you from LAX to Burbank or vice versa in just 10 to 15 minutes. Free for travelers, past security. Check in at Burbank, hop on, and step into LAX's terminals. No traffic, no hassle. It's like making Burbank a satellite for LAX. Unlocking capacity we desperately need. Why is this a big deal? LAX is maxed out. It may have 4 runways, but the curbside gridlock is handling much more than it was designed for. Burbank's got 2 runways and room for millions more passengers, just waiting to help. This tunnel unifies them. Short flights shift to Burbank, LAX focuses on long haul, and we could cut delays across the board. But let's get real. How much does this cost? Can we afford it? Let's break it down. First, the tunnel. We're using standard size 25 to 30 foot diameter tunnels. Think subway scale, not science fiction stuff or mega projects. How much would this cost? We can have a ballpark estimate of $120 million per mile. That's based on real-world data of $100 to $150 million per mile for urban tunnels. For 25 to 30 miles, that's $3 to $3.6 billion. Seismic dampers and reinforced linings are proven technology currently being used in places like Japan, so this is totally doable. Next, the rail itself. High-speed tracks, electrification, and trains that clock in at $50 to $80 million per mile. Numbers pulled straight from systems like France's TGV and California's own high-speed rail estimates. At $65 million a mile at a midpoint, that's $1.6 to $1.95 billion for the route. These trains have the potential to hit 200 miles per hour, fast, reliable, and already in use worldwide. Then, stations. We need 2. One at LAX, one at Burbank. Both airside past security. Think $500 million to $750 million each, based on costs for modern airport terminals like LAX's own upgrades. That's $1.2 billion in total. You can add 10 to 15% for design, permits, and typical LA inflation on costs. And that takes us about $6.5 to $7.8 billion upfront. Maintenance? Keeping those 25 to 30 mile tunnels humming costs $5 to $10 million per mile annually. At $7.5 million a mile, that's $187 to $225 million a year in maintenance. Toss in, say, $50 million for 2 stations and staff, power, upkeep, and we'll give it another 10% buffer. We're probably at around $260 to $300 million a year. Expensive? Yeah, sure. But LAX pulls in $2 billion a year from revenue, just from fees and concessions. Just spend half of this on the high-speed rail system, and you could pay it off in 8 years. Imagine, you're flying in to Burbank from Sacramento, zip to LAX Airside in 15 minutes, catch your flight to Tokyo, no cars, no chaos, no traffic, or check in at Burbank from the valley, skip LAX's hellish parking and terrible traffic. Everybody wants to avoid the horseshoe. It's faster, greener, slashing thousands of car trips daily, boosting the economy of Burbank and decongesting West LA. This isn't a pipe dream, it's practical. About $7 to $8 billion in funding, plus $260 to $300 million a year to run it. LAX's own revenue can cover this. Or if federal government wants to lend a hand, we can split the load. These are all proven technologies, and it could be a big addition to LA's growing infrastructure. Less delays, more capacity, a system that works. What do you say? Could the LAX to Burbank tunnel be LA's next big win? Drop a comment. Would you like to ride it? Or am I off the rails? Hit the like button if you're sold. Subscribe for more crazy ideas like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.